Señores, aquí, here is my Bobcat. Whoever is looking at this, uh, this Bobcat, I bought it and used it a couple of times. Don't know anything about them. And then it started to raining. I'm in Puerto Rico. So rain, 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 and it just sunk right in the mud. A friend of mine came from Florida, Jorge Rosado. There are some tapes in there, videos, and he fixed it up. He started it up and everything. He spent the whole day on it, from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4:30, 4:15 in the afternoon, and actually almost without any tools, he fixed it up. And so, but there, it had a lot of cable problems that he had to deal with. Cables changed and everything, and he didn't know exactly. So that's why it took so long, right? But he did a good job. He started it up and everything running, but it's got things that are not in there and not even in use. Like, let's see this here. That filter, fuel, is that the fuel filter? And I don't see any hoses go into it or coming out of it. So I don't know what that is for. It's supposed to be the fuel filter, right? But they took the hoses off of it and rerouted somewhere. Like I said, I don't know anything about these things. It's got an alternator that is not his alternator. It's eating up my belt here. You see it right there? So the battery was a cheap battery that just they put it on to deliver it, I guess, to deliver it. They took me to the cleaners, I guess, because I paid 12.8 for this thing and haven't really used it that much. So can anybody help me on this thing? Tell me what's I don't even know where to drain the, what is it? Anyway, I don't know much about this thing. So anybody looking at me, this is a 743 1986. So leave me comments in the video, please. Leave comments, suggestions of what. I'm a newbie on this thing. I'm 84 years old, Vietnam veteran. I bought a farm, and I'm trying to live off the farm, because things are gonna get bad for food. The food we eat right now is getting us sick. So look at this and give me suggestions on the video. Just write the comments down, specify what is what, and help me out. We can help each other around the world through the internet right now. So thank you guys, whoever, and pass this on to other mechanics. There are not many mechanics in Puerto Rico. Not many of these mechanics of this equipment. They have gone to the States. They don't make any much money here, so I couldn't find a real mechanic, for this thing. So thank my friend George. He came from Miami and helped me out. If anyone, I would have room for 2 people. If it's a couple or whatever, to have like a working vacation, and I call it, come help me out, and I give you a room to sleep on, 2 or 3 days, whatever, 4 days, whatever. And if you like to plant in it, to work in the farm, also, yes, I'm inviting you to come and visit us. and help develop this land. Okay, so take a good look at, see what you guys that know a lot about this. You know exactly what's wrong or what should be done, or whatever. Okay, so what is this here filter for? I guess this is they substituted the filter, I guess, with this thing, right? It looks like it. I don't know. So please pass on this video. Help a Vietnam veteran out. This here doesn't have a cap on it. So for the look of it, what do you think, guys? What do you think? What should I do with the thing? Okay. So I bought a battery. I couldn't find a battery for it, so I bought a 65 battery, 850 amps, or crank, whatever you call it. And yeah, so I'm gonna put it on maybe tomorrow. I have some. I saw a video where they used SW46 uh, oil. I mean, what do you call that? I forgot the word now. Yeah, you know, well, if you're listening to me, you know what I mean. So it takes 6 gallons for it. So I'm gonna have to look up in here. Yeah, I haven't done this. Look up in here and see the filters and the, you know, the numbers in here. They don't have them in Puerto Rico, and a lot of companies don't ship to Puerto Rico. That's the other bad thing. I try to order a lot of things and they don't ship it to Puerto Rico. So because they ship way of land in the States. So guys who ever see this, please give me some ideas. Cooperate. It had all the tires flat. I filled them up, but this front tire went down again. See it? See how round this tire is? Are you looking at it? Yeah. Right there. See? And this one went down. See that? See? Right there. It doesn't have that round. It means that lost the air. So look at this thing and give me some ideas. All right. Thank you. I need the attachment for the cutting grass. Okay, I don't know if this will hold one or not. It's so I don't know all the attachments that it would take. So what do you think about the condition of this thing? What would you do with it? I asked the guy, what would you do with it? He said, I'll burn it up. I don't want it in my backyard. Anyway, just throw some gasoline and burn it, right? Well, it still will be there. It will just be burned, but disappear it, I guess. So, this is what I got. Okay. And I'm going to ask you another question because I got a backhoe with it. Now, I don't think this trailer will carry this thing, but see that? With 2 wheels only? You think it does? It didn't come in it. It came with it, but not in it. Okay? So, that's about a 10 or it's about 10 feet long. Okay, but I want to ask you some other question. Here is the backhoe. Look at this. Look at this. It's all sunk in there. It came with it. Look at the rust in it. I'm just clearing this part of where the equipment was. So tell me how to probably restore this thing. Look at this. Tell me what to do with this, please. Look at the rust in there. It rains a lot in Puerto Rico, so I didn't cover it up. And I had a house in Florida. I stayed over there, and finally I sold my house in Florida. I'm back in Puerto Rico. I'm gonna live here in my farm. So tell me, what's the best thing I can do with this? Okay, look at that. It's an IDSS. Please tell me the best thing you can do. Pass this video along to other people that would know what to do with this. I would have really appreciated. I would really appreciate it. Look at the rust in there. What should I do with that? Look at that. How do I do? Can it be saved? Is there anything that we can do to eliminate that without replacing? I mean, replacing how much it would cost to replace all of these things. You see? Okay? So, here is a crying veteran. A crying Vietnam veteran crying for help. A cry for help for my Bobcat. That's what I'm going to put on. That's what I'm going to put on the video. A crying for help with my Bobcat. A crying for help with my Bobcat. Look at this grass in here. Look at this. Look at the rust. Look at the rust. I know it's my fault. Well, I wasn't here all the time, so this grass grows. You know how this grass grows. I mean, in 2 weeks this grass will be, Look at that. The bucket is all rusted out. Water in there and everything. So yeah, it's my fault, but I'm serious now. I want to do something with it. I want to get it going. Okay? So please let me know what's the best thing I can do with it. All right? So thank you. I am 84 years old Vietnam veteran that I'm retired in Puerto Rico, retired as a sergeant major. So I didn't really I didn't really learn anything about mechanics, you know what I mean? Because I was a recruiter. Even though I was in transportation the first years of my life, in the Army, I only drove trucks and stuff. I didn't like to get my hands dirty. But now I'm here in this farm. All right, I'm reviving this farm. I'm planting what I eat, and I'm gonna get that container fixed. I'm gonna live in it. I need some help, guys. A crying for help Vietnam veteran. Please help me out. Go all over the world. Tell the people, your friends. Let your friends know that I need some help to help me out, okay? So, thank you very much. Hope to hear from you on the comments below. Subscribe. Everybody, please subscribe to this channel. Help me out. And get me some help, please. Please. Thank you very much. God bless all of you.